Greetings, YouTube family. Welcome to Hanging Out with Harlow Rain or Harlow Rain's Hangout. Well, today, I just wanted to share a quick video about how I prepare sea moss gel, which I've been using since 2017. I'm a big fan and follower of the late great Dr. Sebi. So, what I do for one thing, I ordered this from Amazon, just like I ordered a blender from Amazon. I ordered the sea moss from Amazon, and it's under $25. Okay, one bag gives you two blenderfuls. I take about half of the bag, and I rinse it thoroughly. I rinse it very thoroughly, and then I shove it into this jar. This jar is about 64-ounce jar. So I shove it into this jar, fill it with water, and I let it sit for at least 3 days or up to a week. A week is even better. Okay, during the first 3 days, what you want to do is rinse, pour the water out, drain the water out the bottle. You don't have to empty the bottle, remove the sea moss from the bottle. Just hold your hand over the bottle and just the top of the bottle and just drain the water and refill it, because the object is to reduce the saltiness, because you don't want it to be too salty. So during the first 2 days that is soaking in the refrigerator, you want to drain the water and refill it. Okay, at the end of the 3 days, then you can turn it over, you rinse it again, then you place it in your blender. Now, I add at least half water, but you want to add at least 1 cup of water, 16 ounces, at least 16 ounces of water, not 1 cup, but 16 ounces of water. You want to add at least 2 cups of water, and here's why. Sea moss gel is very rubbery, and it can be hard on the motor of your blender. So what you want to do is add at least 16 ounces of water to your sea moss gel. And then you want to blend it. Now, when I blend it, what I use, now I don't use the smoothie setting. I use the ice crush setting, and I do it for 3 cycles, so 3 rounds. And then after that, I go on to the ice cream setting, which is right here. So these two settings is what you want to use to blend your sea moss gel. 3 cycles of ice crush, 3 cycle of ice cream setting, and it'll give it to a nice smooth consistency. Here's the finished product after I've done 3 cycles of the ice crush and 3 cycles of ice cream. So a total 6 cycles, blending cycles. Now we're ready to transfer it to this jar. Now I think this time I may have made it a little too thin. I may have made it a little bit too thin this time, and I think I may have went overboard on that one and made it too thin. And so it's gonna be thin, but what you want to do is still just add about 8 ounces and then maybe 12 ounces. So not 16 ounces, but maybe start out with 8 ounces of water. And once you transfer it to the jar, to the container, just go ahead and transfer it there. This should last you about a week to 10 days if you just use 1/3 cup daily. It promotes bowel regularity, gives you energy. It really is beneficial. And I think you'll really enjoy making sea moss gel a part of your daily dietary needs. So don't forget to go to Amazon, look up this particular brand of sea moss gel, Source Nutrition. I've been using this brand for at least 4 years now, and it's all pure sea moss. It's not anything else in there. It's dried sea moss, E. cottonii, and it's 1 pound Wildcraft raw seed moss, because you want to try to get a wildcraft, because what wildcraft means, they don't cultivate it, they don't manipulate it, they just pull it from the ocean as is, and they clean it, of course, but they don't manipulate the structure of the product or the plant in any way. So you look for a wildcraft sea moss. 1 pound wildcraft raw sea moss, bulk Irish sea moss, superfood. And I get this from Amazon. And before I leave you, let's set this to the side. And this particular brand of blender, I've been using this brand since 2017. And it is the Ninja brand. I started with the Ninja Bullet, and then I worked up to the blender. I like the fact that it has various settings, but these settings are very powerful. Now, because I like my smoothies and my sea moss gel to be very smooth, I start out with three cycles of ice crush. 3 cycles of ice crush. And I use that because it'll break it down quicker with less stress on the motor, wear and tear on the motor. So 3 cycles of ice crush, then you go to 3 cycles of ice cream setting. So that's a total of 6 settings to blend your sea moss gel to make it nice and smooth. I'm very pleased with this particular blender. It'll give you many years of service. And I get it from Amazon. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, but I purchase my stuff from Amazon because it's easier to get in there and get in and check out really quickly without going through a lot of changes. But this particular brand, I really like it because you get a lot of power. And this blender, I think it was a good price. It's under $100. It give you many years of use. I'm happy with it. I like the fact that it has multiple settings. So it's a great blender to use. You get pulsing, you get high, low, medium. You get your smoothie settings, and you could break down ice. But that ice setting can use to break down tough food materials such as carrots, pieces of potato, or chunks of potato, chunks of carrot. So it's not just good for crushing ice, and it's great for grinding down the sea moss. So that's it for now, and thank you guys for stopping by. Get your sea moss gel going on. And sea moss gel is great because it provides at least 92 of the daily nutrients and vitamins that our body needs. And if you combine it with a little bit of burdock or yellow dock, or burdock and yellow dock root, you can also bring it up to 102 vitamins and nutrients. That is the daily amount that our body requires. So have fun, be healthy, enjoy yourselves, and thank you for stopping by.